Well, hello there my friends on YouTube. Today we're gonna take a look at this little guy, the Bestech Beluga. A very, very nice knife indeed, I can tell you that already. I am enjoying it very, very much, and it has received way more pocket time than I expected, and compared to other knives that I have for review, so it stayed in the pocket for quite a lot of time. So let's have a look at this little beast. For me it's little, it's around, as far as I remember, around 8 centimeters long, but I will put, as usual, all the specs as we go along in the video. We can see a very classic blade shape with a bit of billboarding here. I'm not a fan, but as far as I remember and what I hear is that Bestech actually listens to the reviewers and their customers, and as far as I've heard, they did change this logo to a little smaller one on their new knives. So as I told you, they listen to their viewers, their customers, and that's a nice thing. They often on Instagram ask if something would be a good idea in people's opinions, and that is of course nice that they have some rapport with their customers. Nice flat grind. The blade steel is 12C27, and I know that's gonna put some of you guys off, and I have no issue with it since I'm a sort of a light user, and at least it is easy to sharpen. But of course it will be a bit of trouble keeping that edge for a long time. Still, I looked up a few tests and so on, and 12C27 is actually considered to be around the same kind of quality as VG10, for instance. On top of the blade, a bit of jimping, and with just the right amount of grip and resistance, quite nice. And we notice a finger choil down here, which is also a nice thing. And then we have the pivot with the logo, the Bestech, the B logo, and of course scales, G10. A lanyard hole integrated in the back, in the butt end of the knife. And one of the few grabs I have with this knife, a bit of a strange pocket clip, sort of a, what do we call it, an insert and a riser to rise the pocket clip. Of course this gives it a lot more room, but it is also a potential hotspot, and that's definitely what it is for me. This just takes the back of my palm. Pivot, quite standard, pivot screws and hardware quite standard. It Torx 8 and Torx 6. Torx 8 for the pivot, Torx 6 for the hardware. And the name, Beluga. Focus please. And you have the steel designation, 12C27. Sandwich steel. Now, one of the main things about the things I love about this knife, I really, really love it. That's the D10. The action, the deployment is snappy as hell. Yeah, it just rockets out, and I did some experiments trying to make it fail, which it's almost impossible to do it. You can light switch and you can push button to your heart's desire, and it just rockets out. I love this action. It is amazing, and As I've said in a previous video, I'm a bit of a freak for a nice action, and this just is amazing at that. Ergonomically, this pocket clip comes in a way, as I said, still it lies quite nice in hand, but definitely a hot spot down here and my pinky finger with that pocket clip. Not the worst I've ever tried, but not the best either. Actually much better in the reverse grip, since the pocket clip gets out of the way, and draw cut reasonable, and then you can, of course, with the finger joint you can show up and get a little better control. And yeah, well, this very classical blade shape, not that thick a blade, makes it a slicing machine. I love this. It is really what it is intended for. It's a cutting tool, and it does it so well. I can't tell you how much I actually came to love this one. This is one of my favorites for the time being. I'm really happy. I bought it cheaply from a friend, EDC Austria, a little older channel, Stefan, and I'm very grateful for him. To him. I don't know how I got it out of his hands, because this is an amazing knife. I love it so much, and I told you that a few times, so perhaps you believe me. Very recommended for the middle to hard use, I would say. Very sturdy, very nice knife. And with that, which is a definite recommendation, have a nice day, evening, whatever it is in your country. Bye bye.